Whatever you do, welcome back to Market Monday, guys. We have two events going on right now, and guys, if you're new, hit that subscribe button because we're trying to get 8K on YouTube, guys, and let's put like 5 likes on the video to kind of help me get into the rhythm of YouTube. So we have 2 events going on right now, guys, and if you guys invested in the All-Star event, I kind of feel bad because it was not pretty much the best to invest into the All-Star event. It was pretty much a high risk, high reward on picking. So All-Star event's almost done. So that's actually going to be an interesting thing. We do have another event going on too. So we're going to be looking in the market, guys. What are we going to do? How are we going to get coins, invest in the market, and just flip cards and just to make some coins on pretty much 2 events going on right this second, and try to get some ready for the 5 more MasterCards coming out for this event. And I think we have a solution how we're going to do that. So we're going to jump in the marketplace, guys, because I think we got an idea how we're going to do this. So let's jump in the marketplace and let's go. Okay, so we're at the market. So let's kind of look at this right now. Let's go to 83s overalls, guys, and the 83s are pretty much having rise to like 4K, higher than, I think, close, like they're right now, they're kind of going up in the market a little bit because there's so many events, so many like 2 events going on, but they don't go over a certain point of coin balance on this. So pretty much the coin balance does not raise. As you can tell, me going down with the market here, showing you the market. So it's pretty much staying at a certain price. So a certain price is just staying. So they're staying literally at like, they're trying to keep the pack weight lower on the E3s overalls. And I think that's what it is. And in the E4s, they don't go up a certain point either on this. So I think they're like 6K right now in the market. And they don't go over like a certain point in the market. So investing in them is actually not a bad idea, but there's way too many. The pack weight is so heavy on these guys, like 60 something percent on like 83s plus. So you can get 83 or 84. Pretty much the pack weight is super heavy on these guys. So picking these cards up for new events is not a bad idea because they're cheaper. But if you want to make coins for, say, new events and trying to flip cards, I think 84s and 83s and 84s are not worth it at all. So let's go to 85s and let's look at the value of the 85s right now. 85s right now are rising up to like pretty much 10K in the market. So they're almost at the 10K mark right this second. So I'm saying invest in the 85s when they're cheaper, when there are a lot more come on the market on like Wednesday and Thursday. And then probably a little bit of Friday. Invest in the 85s because they'll go down a little bit and then they'll go right back up because people are trying to make the new cards, like the new MSPs on Friday. Then we have right now we have both the new event. We have 2 events. So market's kind of going to go everywhere on the market wise. So even the 86s has like rise to on the market. So they're pretty much staying at like what, 16K right now. There's some at 16. You can get them. You can sell these cards. You can sell these at like 17K, 18K. If you can get them cheaper in the market for the 86s, if you really want to make some coins, invest in these cards because you do make a lot of coins if they do go up to 22K, and they're kind of holding at like 18K right now. But if they go up to say 20 to 22K, you're going to make some coins on this. But if you can get these cards cheaper in like, I'm talking about like under like 14K, like if you get them under 14K and then you can flip them for 17 or 18K, you're making coins on that. You're making some profit on that. So it's not a bad choice. Same thing with the 85s. So you can get them for cheaper in the market than, you know, you're going to kill it in the market. So these cards, the 87s overalls, we're going for interesting, right? Let's see if they're still in that. So right now they're going up in the market, but right now 28K, 29 and 28K. So right now they're kind of going into a killer mode, and you can see this. They're close to 30K right now. These guys were selling about 40K in the market when a really good event was going, and when pack weight wasn't a lot on the market. You're getting about, I think, 5 collectibles for these in the market, and you can get them for like a cheap in the market. You can still make coins on this. I've been flipping these cards. Like, if you can get them cheap in the market, especially the 88s overalls. The 88s overalls are going for 38K, and I'm saying 38K because that's where they were going for, and a lot of people are just throwing them on the market, okay? So if you can get some of these cheap in the market, like I saw one 35K, you can flip that to 38K. So 35K, you're making 3K profit. Yes, it's a tax of 5%, but the 5% tax is you're still making some amount of coins on that. So if you can pick these cards up like 34K, 35K, and you can flip them in the market, guys, I'm telling you right now, you're going to make coins. I wouldn't flip any cards in the 37K range or 26K. You can do 26. You're going to just make 3K, 2K profit plus tax. You're going to be probably 5%. You're probably going to be roughly around like under 2K, like around like 1,000 and like 1,400. But it's still good coins, you know. So just keep an eye on this, where the market is, because they are selling for 38K in the market. I was flipping a lot on Sunday. I was picking these cards up and I was flipping them. So just keep an eye on this, guys. If you guys want extra coins and make some good buck in coins, look at this cards, and if they're cheap, like 34K, 35K down, pick them up and then you just put them back on the market. Investing on these cards is, you could invest in these cards, but because of what are the events going on, like the 2 events are going on right now, that having 2 events makes it easier to make coins and flip cards. So even like the 89 overalls, guys, it's the same thing. It's the same thing on this. These cards are going about 45K in the market, but what's going on right now is the All-Star event. The people are trying to sell all these cards that they picked up and they invested in. So you're going to find a lot of these cards, All-Star cards, or like a lot of these All-Star cards, you can get them cheap in the market. And you can flip these cards like no other. Like I picked up a couple dry cells and I flipped one right now. You can flip these cards. So if the market kind of goes up, like you're ready for now, but the All-Star cards are kind of like hit or miss kind of thing. So a lot of people got investments and now they're dumping them off. So All-Star cards is pretty much an interesting event. And here is pretty much where they're kind of holding right now. So if you can get some of these cards for cheap in the market, like 39K, and then you can flip them up to like 43 and 42, 45K, you're making coins off this. So right now they're not going up, they're not going down. They're just staying at 42K, but they were going for 45K on Sunday. They were going for 45. So there's room to make coins on the 89 overalls too, 88s and 89s. If you guys want to just pick up and flip, investing on these cards, it's kind of harder because there's so many 89s on the market right now floating around, but we have an interesting one. We have 90 overalls in the same range of the 89s. So if you guys really want to get ready for saying new events, you can invest in these cards. You probably could invest in these cards, and you can see their cards of the 89 overalls, like a lot of them, under 40K. Under 40K. And that's actually a huge profit for making people. Because 90 overalls, if they throw 90 overalls, not at this event, for next event, you guys are already ready. And people are selling them for pretty much under 40K. And they're going for 41. Like, we don't know where the 90 overalls are going to go yet. But as you can tell, a lot of people, let's go into this, okay? Let's go to All-Star. A lot of these people have invested in the All-Star cards, and now they're trying to get rid of them because All-Star investing cards are really bad. And I explained that to you, that it was a high risk award. And that's why I haven't invested in any All-Star cards, because they're in the risk. And it happens, and you can see people are now tanking the prices. So guys, just to be aware of that, if you want to make extra coins for next events, check out some of the 90 overalls are under 40K, and you're definitely going to make some coins. I might pick up some of these cards just to have just waiting, just chilling on the wings. So I might do that. So, and even picking some of this up in my new free-to-play team, that's not a bad price for Austin Matthews. That's not a bad price for Austin Matthews, or getting like Vasi. Like, I might do this. I might pick up some of these cards, from my new free-to-play team that I only play 4 hours on. So, guys, this is pretty much what it is. Like, the market's kind of iffy about this, but it's everywhere. And, you're going to make coins on this. And let's look at the investments that I did on the weekend. We still have a couple guys that we picked up, haven't sold on the weekend, but they will, because I got to put those prices down a little bit. We have sold pretty much, we sold one. Okay, this is all the investments that we did, except Hamilton. So everybody that I picked up on the weekend, I sold in the market. Everything that I picked up from the market, I'll explain, I flipped and I picked up. So I've been selling cards that how the market looks like in the marketplace. If I get them cheap, and I flip them. So this is a lot of stuff that I did on the weekend. This is pretty much the All-Star game and Sunday, a little bit of Sunday, and this is pretty much where we stopped right here. So we made a good amount of coins, and then we invested more. I didn't invest, but I made flips and investments. We have a lot of investments in my collection too. I just want to show you what's in my collection, just to kind of be more honest in this videos, guys. So this is pretty much what we have in my collection right this second, right here. And I don't think I have too many 84s. I have 184 and 183, but that's from pretty much from Rivals Awards and Champs. So guys, if you guys are new, hit the like button, subscribe to Dynasty, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace.